Today, we're going to go a little deeper than just tactics or skills. We're talking about something inside the mind of a soccer player, something that dictates every single move they make. We're on a journey to find the play style that is, authentically yours.
So let me just ask you something. Have you ever wondered why you're so drawn to a player like Luka Modric, but your friend, they just can't stop talking about Cristiano Ronaldo? You can admire both for sure, but you relate to one of them on a totally different level. What's going on there?
Well, the answer might be that you're ignoring your own internal playing logic. Think of it like this. It's an innate blueprint for how you see the game. So when you try to copy a player whose logic doesn't match yours, it just feels off, right? It feels unnatural. So today, we're going to uncover the 4 distinct types. Let's find out which one you are.
All right, first up we have the architect. This player is all about a quiet kind of mastery, focusing on pure precision and total control of the game.
So what's an architect all about? Well, their core logic is pretty simple. They value efficiency way more than just raw effort. It's about working smarter, not harder. They don't need to be the fastest player. They don't need to be the strongest because their mind is always one step ahead. And they do this by staying calm and just constantly scanning the field, looking for those little opportunities.
And this is how you'd spot them on the pitch. An architect, like a Toni Kroos or a Luka Modric, they save their energy. They don't run any more than they absolutely have to. To someone watching, it might even look like they're just daydreaming out there. But what's really happening is they're processing the entire game, just waiting for that perfect moment to unlock the defense with a single pass. These guys are the true conductors of the team's tempo.
This phrase really gets to the heart of their gift. I mean, while everyone else is lost in the chaos of the match, the architect has this unique composure to see what others miss.
Okay, let's switch gears to our next archetype. This one builds a completely different profile, the force. If the architect is about that quiet control, the force is about loud, undeniable presence on the field.
The logic here, it's all built on dominance. These are the strong ones, driven by just this immense discipline and a powerful will. They truly believe that any problem on the field, doesn't matter if it's a defensive mistake or the team needing a goal, can be solved by them, directly, with their physical intervention.
Just picture Cristiano Ronaldo soaring for a header or Sergio Ramos making one of those last-ditch, game-saving tackles. These players don't wait for things to happen. They impose their will on the game. They lead by action, not words. And yeah, they often have this rebellious streak. They hate just following the rules when they know deep down they can change the outcome all by themselves.
And it all comes down to this mindset. They step onto that field with this supreme confidence that no matter what the problem is, they know how to fix everything.
And now for a complete change of pace. Let's talk about the player who treats the game less like a battle and more like a performance. This is the artist.
The artist's logic is all about creativity and instinct. For them, the field is a canvas. A rigid tactical plan from the coach? That's just a suggestion. Their true genius is in inventing solutions on the fly, creating these moments of magic that absolutely no one could have predicted.
These players, think of Neymar or Marco Reus, they often have a really unique temperament. They might actually feel overstimulated by the noise and the pressure of a big stadium, but they find this sense of absolute peace, of clarity, when the ball is right at their feet. They thrive on the unpredictable, and they tend to question things more than others, always looking for a new, beautiful way to solve an old problem.
And finally, we've got an archetype that is just perfectly built for the relentless pace of the modern game. The engine. The engine's logic is all about awareness and energy. It's like they have a sixth sense for space, this almost painful awareness of every single gap on the pitch that needs to be filled. And that drive is what makes them the tireless heart of any team.
This is your Jude Bellingham type of player. The player who feels like they have to be everywhere at once. 1 second they're making a tackle, the next they're driving into the opponent's box, and in between all that, they're organizing the players around them. They're also naturally independent. They have the skill and the stamina to start a play themselves instead of waiting for someone else to do it.
So there you have it. The architect, the force, the artist, and the engine. 4 completely distinct logics for playing the beautiful game. Now let's bring it all together.
Let's just break it down one last time, nice and simple. The architect's efficiency leads to incredible precision. The force's dominance is channeled through pure intensity. The artist's creativity results in sheer unpredictability. And the engine's awareness is powered by just relentless energy. So as you look at these, can you see yourself in one of them? Which one jumps out at you?
And that's really the big takeaway here.
Understanding and actually embracing your natural playing logic. That is the first true step to mastery. It means you stop trying to be a player you're not, and instead, you focus on sharpening the instincts that are already hardwired into your game.
And that leaves us with one final thought. Whether you're an architect, a force, an artist, or an engine, now that you can actually put a name to your logic, how are you going to use that knowledge to change your game?